Do you like toys? Big Bad Toy Store has toys. If you click the link in the description below and give them money, you too can have toys. Now watch my video. Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Dragon Stars Build-A-Figure Kale. So yes, we've got another Dragon Stars review today, and it is of the most recent Build-A-Figure from that line. She's of pretty standard Dragon Stars quality, and honestly, I don't know if I can recommend buying $120 worth of mediocre figures just to finish this Build-A-Figure, but if you are just really into Kale, maybe it's something you'll want to do. Starting off with a quick size comparison, of course here we have Kale. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. If you don't count the hair, Kale is actually about the same height as a Marvel Legend, but still bigger than a 3 3/4-inch figure. And here she is compared to a standard Dragon Ball Z S.H.Figuarts, which is God Goku, because he was nearby. As you can see, she is noticeably taller. She's probably still not as big as she's supposed to be, but she is at least big enough that I think it's passable, and it is pretty much the best option at the moment if you want a Kale for your Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts collection. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Kale. Moving on to our 360 spin, as you can see, Kale is wearing red. She has on her red tank top and red skirt. It's got a little brown belt with a silver buckle around it. She has little short tights underneath that, and then she has on her bracers and boots, which are both yellow, and the boots have that little red bit in between the calf and the actual boot part. And the rest of her body is just bare flesh with decently sculpted muscles on there. Nothing really terribly interesting, but also nothing to complain about. Pretty standard kind of sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, Kale has her massive spiky green hair, although all the tips of it are kinda blunt, so it could do with being a bit spikier. Otherwise, the sculpt of it is fine. She's got a pretty standard smiling facial expression, green eyebrows, white eyes. Her earrings are this shiny copperish kind of color. I don't know why. As far as I can tell, they're meant to be gold, so I don't know why they're that color, but whatever. And she's got a bit of lipstick on. The face sculpt is perfectly fine. I don't really have any issues with it, but it's nothing spectacular. Articulation-wise, you get pretty standard Dragon Stars articulation. Ball peg in the head and neck, so you get reasonable amount of head movement. Shoulders go in and out, forward and back. Move around in the socket a little bit. Bicep cut. Double joint elbows. Wrist hinge and rotation. Waist cut. Hips drop down, go in and out, forward and back. Rotate around on the joint. Double jointed knees. And hinge and pivoting in the ankles, so you should be able to get her into some reasonable poses. Accessories-wise, you just get 2 sets of hands. You get a set of fist hands and a set of open palm grabby hands. They look like hands, so there's not really much to complain about there, and I wasn't expecting any more accessories than this. Alright, as Kale has no packaging of her own, being a Build-A-Figure, that about wraps it up for Kale. So until next time, goodbye!